You may know of Jesus, but does Jesus know you? One of the most intense Bible verses that I've ever come across is in Matthew 7. It starts in verse 21. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. On that day, many will say to me, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy your name and cast out demons in your name and do mighty works in your name? And then I will declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you workers of lawlessness. So the question becomes, how can we as believers in Jesus use the authority that we have in his name to do miraculous things, but still never know him? I think the answer is more simple than you may think. If someone were to come up and ask me, do you know Brandon Lake? And I'd respond with, oh, I know him. What I'm really saying is that I know of him because I don't know him personally. It would be awesome to know him personally because he's one of my favorite music artists right now, but maybe one day. But getting back to the topic, you can clearly see the difference here, right? In context, you could say the exact same phrase, I know him, and it means two different things. I want to paint this in a clear picture because it's so crucial that we as believers understand this. Picture number one. At the end of my life, I walk up to a door and knock on it. An answer comes from behind the door, and it's Jesus. And he says, who is it? It's Mitch. Mitch who? Mitch Muller. Then he opens up the door and responds, hey, Mitch, come on in, man. Well done, bro. Well done. Picture number two. At the end of my life, I walk up to a door and knock on it. And Jesus says, who is it? It's Mitch. Mitch Muller. Who? You know, I started that fitness ministry and I wrote a book and I started a TikTok and I got a boatload of followers just because I talk about you. And then Jesus responds, Mitch, you had your time. I gave you opportunity after opportunity to have a relationship with me, rather than just pursuing success by the world's standards. On the outside, everything looked good, but on the inside, your heart is far from me. Depart from me, Mitch. I never knew you. I want you to put your own name in that phrase and see if it hits just a bit harder. I'm praying that this is a wake-up call for anyone that has been playing it lukewarm in their life as a believer in Jesus. He can't just be your savior. You have to make him the Lord of your life too. Either you know him because you have a relationship with him, or you don't at all. People are dying and going to hell every single day that think they are going to heaven because they said a prayer, but they never actually knew Jesus. So let me ask you this question again and let it sink into your spirit. You may know of Jesus, but does Jesus know you?